What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Anna. Thanks for stopping by, and please make sure to subscribe. So today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to my rookie mistakes that all freshmen make at WVU series video. You guys really liked the last one, so I had some more tips that I didn't get to read because my camera shut off. So I decided to make a part 2 and share them with you guys because you need to know these. First of all, here's another thing that you should never do as a freshman. Talking about freshman-y things. I can't even like really articulate what exactly this is, but say you're like sitting in the mountain lair and there's like 10 of you guys that like just, you know, live next door to each other, and you're all talking about just something like stupid freshman, like, oh, like this is crazy, like we're in college now, haha, like let's go drink, or like I don't even know, like just stupid stuff like that. Just try not to show people that you're a freshman. I know that sounds like kind of mean and stuff, and I don't mean for it to be, but you are a target. You're like the biggest target, and people will take advantage of you, so you really do have to just kind of keep it on the DL, at least until you're a sophomore, you know what I'm saying? Okay, another mistake that freshmen try to make. So in high school, like when your teacher tells you to do something, you do it, and like when they tell you have this homework, like you do the homework, and you know, you just basically like do what you're told. It's not exactly the same in college. So for instance, when a teacher says you need to read this chapter of the textbook, how every college student interprets that is as a light suggestion, and probably won't do it, because all in all, like, you really don't need to read the textbook to get an A in the class, really. This does vary for like whichever class you're taking. Like some you probably do need to do it, especially if it's like online or something and you don't have a lecture, then you're going to need to do it. Or if you know that you're going to cover completely different stuff in your lecture than the material that's in the textbook, then you definitely need to read it. But for a lot of my classes, unless I like have a quiz on the actual textbook chapter online, and I'm just not going to read it, because like for instance, for finance, hopefully my finance teacher is not watching this, that would be very embarrassing. But anyway, for finance, I have never read the textbook. In fact, I was on a conference call with my teacher the other day, and I realized that I didn't even have the right textbook. So needless to say, I had to lie to him about, oh yeah, I'll get it soon, sorry about that, and I'm not going to get it, and I'm not going to read it, because I don't need to. He teaches me everything that I need to know in class, and if there's some kind of like, you know, textbook rhetorical questions on the test, I just guess. And that's all I can do, because I'm not going to read that textbook. That is such a waste of time. Okay, here's a really random one. This is very personal to me. It's just my tip for you. And not everyone agrees with this, but this is just something that worked for me. But a mistake that people make is not investing in things that you should invest in. My particular thing I'm talking about is a rug. Okay, so just hear me out. So I dormed in Dadisman, and if you didn't know, Dadisman has just tile floors for all of the dorms. It's disgusting, and that place is literally a freaking haunted mansion. The rooms are horrible, and I did not want to be like stepping my little feet all over a tile floor every single day and living in that kind of space. So I decided to invest in a really great rug. I believe it's like an 8 by 10 foot rug. I got it from Costco, and it's like very like shag, and like it's just great. It's cream color. It's a wonderful rug, and people were obsessed with it my freshman year. Like people would walk by my dorm and just be like, oh my gosh, like I love your rug. And I was like, thanks, like I know, it's the best thing ever. And you could just like lay on it and like do whatever you want. So I would suggest investing in a rug if you're going to be dorming in a place that does not have carpeting, because it really will make all the difference. I had friends that didn't invest in rugs and just had like, or just had like a little tiny rug or no rug, and it just like did not feel good. You know, like you don't want to live in a space that's just feels like you're in a cafeteria, you know what I mean? So that's what I did, and it proved to be handy, because then my sophomore year when I moved into my apartment, we had wood floors, and in the family room it was like the perfect size to put this rug, and the same thing, like it just really brought the whole room together. It was such a great investment. So I would recommend you get a rug, or just please don't underestimate how ugly your dorm's gonna be, because it's gonna be pretty ugly. Another mistake that freshmen make all the time is going out too much. So when you get to school, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like this is great, I can do whatever the heck I want, I'm gonna go party every single day, and like that's cool for like the first 5 days. That's fine, okay? But after that, it is quite a mistake to go out like 5 days a week. You will literally ruin your life in many ways. Take it from somebody who's been there. Your grades will go down, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna be hungover all the time. It's just not, it's not good. It's not fun. Please don't do that, okay? And it's really annoying to just like see people that literally don't give a shit about like their mental health and their physical health and their school and everything like that, and just go out like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because some people do that, and you just can't get carried away with things like that. So another mistake that freshmen make is not getting involved in the school activities and clubs and whatever the school has to offer within the first week or two. When you get to college, like I said, you're just going crazy, you're partying, you're doing whatever the heck you want because you can. Nobody's going to tell you to do otherwise. However, there are a lot of great opportunities to get you plugged in to not only make friends, but kind of explore and see, like, help you decide what you want to do with your life and what you enjoy doing, and to give you some activities that are fun for you to do that does not require alcohol, because find a hobby that does not include alcohol or else your life's gonna be a mess. So get involved within the first couple weeks. There are a whole bunch of club fairs and organization fairs and stuff like that, fun activities for you to meet people and get involved with the school, which is one of the most important things for getting the whole true experience of college and really getting your money's worth. So just make sure that you force yourself to go to those organization club fairs and whatever, and just check them out and join a couple. Just write your name on the email list and then worry about it later, but just please get involved, because it gets so hard to get involved later on in the school year because you just feel like you can't anymore. It's like awkward. I don't know. It's just harder to do it like later in the school year. So just jump in head first, like join a bunch. If it ends up that you don't like them, you can always just stop going. But like just sign up so that you're motivating yourself to do something, you know? So another big pet peeve and rookie mistake that a lot of freshmen make is starting unnecessary drama with people. I know in high school things would happen and you'd have beef with someone because you saw them every single day for like most of the year, and you were stuck in a room in a building of 1,200 people with them, and like I can understand where you could have beef with people, okay? College is a little bit different. Number one, we're grown-ups now, okay? Like, we gotta, like, pay taxes. We, you know, can buy cigarettes. Actually, not in West Virginia, but we're adults for the most part. And we need to start acting like it. So leave all of the drama, leave all of the beef, all of the fighting, all the, you know, cat fights, whatever it may be. Leave that in high school, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear you talking about it. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a freaking beef, okay? Like, it's just, we're adults and that is not adult behavior, and nobody even cares enough to pay attention to that kind of stuff or to pick fights in college. It's just like stupid. It's just the stupidest thing ever. Like, that happened in high school, cool. Leave it in high school. I don't want to see it. It just shows that you're immature and that you're really not ready to grow up or even be at college. It's probably an indication that you need to go back home and do some learning. Okay, another big rookie mistake that this one did right there their freshman year, overspending. So depending on if you know how you're paying for college, if your parents paying for it, whatever, you're gonna need money to pay for your rent, for your dorms, and for your meal plan and whatever, okay? A lot of times students get refunds from the school. So say they'll get like a unsubsidized or subsidized federal loan or money from their FAFSA. And I honestly don't know how all this works, but a lot of times you'll get a refund from the school, just like a couple $1,000s that they like didn't need for some reason, and then they give it to you to like use it however you want, like on your rent or alcohol or whatever you know choose to do with it. So you end up with like a lot of money in your hands, because college within itself is just dealing with a lot of money in general, and you've never really had this kind of money before and this kind of freedom. And I know that I can say for myself, and probably for other people that have been freshmen before, you kind of don't understand how budgeting works and how spending money works. And my freshman year, I spent so much money on Lord knows what. I mean, like, I know that I spent at least like $300 on Halloween costumes because I made myself get like 6 Halloween costumes, one for every night of Halloween weekend or Halloween. It was bad, okay? It was bad. I'll be the first to admit. So be very careful because that money will add up so quick, and then throughout college, when you start budgeting and when you start running out of money, you'll realize how much money you wasted your freshman year that you could have saved and then used for another time or for something more important. So I know it's hard, but like, please try to be mindful of what you're spending so you don't make the same mistakes that I did, because I regret that shit. My last mistake that I see freshmen make all the time, and you can just point them out in a crowd, you're like, yep, those are freshmen, I can tell. When you stand in circles at parties. I know that I did this, okay, so I'm not saying that, you know, I am exempt from this. I totally did it too, but when you go to parties, like you pull up with your squad, you know, and you guys are still like freshmen, so you're timid and like you're new and you're just like trying to be chill and like be careful, and then you all get to the party and like say in a frat or something, you just like literally create a little circle. It's like a high school party again. Like you just stand in a circle and like talk to each other and look over your shoulder and like talk about people that you see, or like the cute boy that you like would never approach because you're too scared. And it's just always freshmen that do this. So just be a little bit outgoing, like just a smidge. Just don't stand in a circle. Go out and like introduce yourself to people. Go make friends, you know, just put yourself out there, because if you just stand in a circle, like, you're not gonna have fun, you're not gonna meet anybody new, and you're gonna look stupid. All right, I think that's about it for my part 2 of rookie mistakes that freshmen make. I'm sorry if this was a little bit shorter, but that is all I got for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any more requests, please leave them down below. I know that a few of you want a kind of welcome week how-to guide because they are really not good at telling you how welcome week goes, and it is very confusing. So I'm going to try to put that together. I just have to like find the information and construct it, and believe it or not, I'm actually busy right now because my teachers are horrible and they're giving me so much work even though I'm in quarantine. So pray for me, and I'll try to get to that video as soon as I can. But otherwise, let me know what else you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. It means the world to me when you do. And I will see you next time. Peace.